And welcome back, everyone. Welcome back, YouTube world. This is the wealth standard where it is safe to receive more. And there is nothing more destabilizing than being highly skilled and underpaid. Not because of the money, okay? But because of what it does to your identity. So, when your paycheck doesn't match your expertise, your nervous system starts to negotiate your worth. You get to explaining more than necessary. You tolerate more than necessary. You start to second guess your decisions that you already know. All right. So you're in your head debating. And that is not humility. That is misalignment. Okay? And I learned this early. So, in corporate, in the medical world environment, I consistently had issues with bosses and administration. Not because I was unqualified, not because I was disruptive, but it was because my inner authority was obvious, right? I didn't need permission to think clearly. I didn't wait to be told what to do. I took initiative, right? My leadership shows wherever I am because I take initiative. I don't shrink my presence, right? To make leadership for them comfortable. That's not something that I do. If I feel like something should be spoke about, if I feel like a question should be asked, I'm hello. So self-trust threatens systems that rely on hierarchy instead of competence. When you trust yourself, you are dangerous. So let me be clear. I was not apologizing for what I knew. I was not dimming my light or dimming my clarity, right? I wasn't negotiating my authority to fit into somebody else's title, right? You cannot fit me in a box. But here's the part that people miss a lot. When your expertise exceeds the role that you are in, conflict is inevitable, right? Because you are misaligned. So, not because you're difficult, it's not because you are difficult, but it's because the system cannot compensate what it cannot control, right? That's when I realized something critical. Under earning is rarely about skill. It's about safety. If your system still feels safer being managed than being sovereign, you will tolerate chaotic environments that underpay you, right? I just cannot do it. Some of you are experts who still feel like you have to earn permission. when you have all the wisdom, all the experience, you feel like you have to earn permission to charge, permission to say no, permission to stand firm and be soft when you want, right? But expertise doesn't expand through effort. It expands through self-recognition. The moment you stop negotiating your value internally, the external numbers have no choice but to recalibrate. Your paycheck will never outgrow the standards you hold for yourself. And if being paid well feels uncomfortable, it's not because you don't deserve it. It's because your system has not normalized it yet. At the wealth standard, we don't shrink our expertise to fit in roles, right? We regulate ourselves until compensation, respect, and autonomy feels normal. Your expertise is already bigger than your paycheck. The question is whether you're willing to stop apologizing for it. This is the wealth standard, and wealth follows self-respect.